Welcome back to Aeon's End Legacy. Let's begin the gameplay, and we're going to be doing the first turn against Death Mind. We're doing Chapter 6, which is, of course, Strength of Mind with Death Maiden and Astria, and I guess we're going to find out if we can defeat this critter or not. Alright, turn order shuffled. Up first is going to be Astria. Alright. Our breach mages get to go first. Let's go to Astria's area, have her take her turn. Alright, here we are with Astria. And of course she has forced focus at the start of your first turn of the game. Focus your breach 3 twice. Here's her breach 3, so it's going to focus once, and twice is going to open it. So boom, she starts with 2 open breaches. That's pretty good. Alright, let's take a look at her cards. She's got Lifebringer, gain an ether. If you have 3 or more open breaches, gain 1 life, and you may place a different gem you played this turn on top of your deck. Don't know if we want to actually do that this time. Well, she has a spark. She might as well go ahead and put the spark in 3. So she's going to end up with 1, 2, 3 with 4 ether, but this one can't be used to buy a spell. So she's got 3 ether she can buy a spell with, or 4 to buy something else. And I think we're going to go ahead for her. And with her, she's going to take 2 ether and get a charge. And she's going to take the other 2 ether, and she's going to get the fire chakram, and we're going to see how she can do that. Remember, if we don't have a link between what we need, we have to take 2 damage, but we do in this case have a link. Alright, so you can see here the top corner gem. She's going to go ahead and get the fire chakram, which is probably a bad idea, but we're going to go ahead and do it. She's got 2 open breaches. Oops, that's going to go that way. So boom, and then we're going to put her cards back, and that'll be the end of her turn. Okay, I kind of wanted her to get a spell right off the bat. Now we could put one of these crystals on top of her deck if we want to, but I think we are just going to put everything back in this order, and then she's going to be picking up 5 new cards for her next hand. Do 3 for 5, which is going to be a couple of sparks and 3 crystals, 2 of which cannot be used to buy a spell. So there you have it. That'll be her hand for next turn. Alright, back to turn order. It's very brutal having those cracked crystals or gems that you're not allowed to buy spells with. But anyway, we have the Nemesis going. Oh, great. So we get the first Nemesis card. I always put it here so I don't forget, because sometimes I have forgotten in the past. And we look at the first thing, Sever Link. Well, one of the tokens comes off, Sever Link. Ooh, and then we go to the card, and it is the minion, Ravenous Leviathan. Persistent, Gravehold, suffers 2 damage, evolve. If you can't place an evolve sticker, read E32. Well, we got 2 evolve stickers on it right now. Yeah, we probably should have got a Torporine, and we're going to need to get one of them. So boom, there we have it. Alright, next turn. Who is going next? And that'd be Astria once again. Okay, so Astria gets to go again. Let's go back to her area, have her take another turn. Okay, so Astria's got her spark spell. She will fire that off, and she will do 1 damage to the Ravenous Leviathan. So I should have put the little dice on there. I forgot, but it's got had 7 health. Now it's down to 6. Okay, boom. And let's take a look at her hand. She's got 2 spark spells. She might as well go ahead and put them in open breach 1 and 2. She's got 3 ether. Now she can go ahead and open breach 2, and that would give her 3 open breaches, and every time her Lifebringer card comes up, she can heal a life. Ooh, but I kind of want a Soothing Torporine at the same time for her. So, oh man, tough decisions. We're gonna go ahead, and she's gonna purchase a Soothing Torporine, which is in the top right corner. So we can always get these without taking any damage. So this is either get 2 ether or silence a minion. Boom! She's going to go ahead and get that for 3. And then she's going to put her cards on in this order. Top of her deck. And I did this all backwards. No! Hang on, I have to fix this. You're supposed to put them face up. I'll get that fixed. And then she's going to be drawing up 5 new cards. Alright, everything is as it should be. It just actually everything got reversed. So we flipped the deck over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for her next hand, she will have a cracked crystal, a regular crystal, a normal crystal, her Lifebringer, and the Fire Chakram. That will be her hand for next turn, which will be the next episode because she's gone twice now. Back to turn order. Okay, turn order time, and we have Death Maiden going now. Alright, she gets her first turn. Let's go over there and have her take the first turn for the very beginning of this playthrough. Alrighty, it's time for Death Maiden to have a turn, and at the start of your first turn of the game, gain 2 charges. So boom, she immediately gets 2 charges. Alright, she's got her Bug Zapper spell. I might as well go ahead and put that in Open Breach 1. And she's got 1, 2, 3. She has 4 crystals. Of course, 2 of them cannot be used to buy spells. But she's not going to buy a spell. She's going to take all 4 of her ether. And she's going to buy the Neural Wreath, which is still linked. Because we haven't lost any links yet, which is good. So she's going to get herself a Neural Wreath. Focus any player's breach. Any player may prep a spell in hand. Kind of like that. Alright. Oh, and yes, what am I doing? Just goes that way in the discard. You can tell I haven't played this game quite a while. Alright, so, and she will put, I guess she'll put these back in that order. 5 new cards for her next hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And she's got a Spark and 4 crystals. But this time she's got 4 crystals that she could buy a spell with. Alright, that's Death Maiden's turn. Back to turn order. Alright, it's back to turn order time, and we have Death Maiden going again. Okay, well, yep, we know who's going last. It's going to be little Brain Boy here, so let's get back to Death Maiden and have her take her second turn. Okay, Death Maiden is going to fire off her Bug Zapper at the minion. If the damage is to a minion, deal additional damage. So she's going to do 2 damage to the minion, and she's going to gain a charge. Boom! Fires it off. She gains herself a charge. And she's going to nail the minion for 2 damage. Alright, little Shark Boy here is going from 6 down to 4 health. Still kicking though, which is not good. And back we go to Death Maiden to continue her turn. Alright, well, Death Maiden has a Spark. So she will put the Spark in Breach 1. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4... ether, which she can buy a spell with, and she is indeed going to go ahead and do that. Let's find out which one. Alright, everything's linked nicely here, from to here to here. She's going to go ahead and get the, yes. Well, no, should she buy a spell or a relic? Ooh. I think she's going to go ahead and get this spell. Because with the cracked ether gems, you can buy relics but not spells. So she's going to go ahead because she can do it. She's going to buy the Breach Communion while prepped. Once per turn during your main phase, you can gain a Pulse token. Deal 2 damage. You can get rid of 2 Pulse tokens to deal an additional 3 damage. Boom! She's getting that spell. Alright, so she's going to get that spell. Of course, that's going to go to her discard pile. And then she's going to discard the cards in any order. Boom! Flip her deck over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what does she have? She's got a crystal, a cracked crystal, a cracked crystal, a crystal, and a Neural Wreath. Alright, I like this because you can just keep pumping up people's breaches. Alright, that's going to be her hand for next turn, which will be next episode because that was her second turn. Over we go to turn order, and yep, the Death Mind will be picking up the final turn for our first turn, the first episode today. Oh yeah, so up last we know it's the Nemesis. We don't really want that, but there it is. So, oh yes, card. I can't forget these cards. Alright, so one of these power tokens comes off of Sever Link. There's only one left. And Shark Boy here, the Ravenous Leviathan, persistent Gravehold, suffers 2 damage. Evolve. So our Gravehold's going to go down to 28. And Mr. Shark here is going to evolve, which means he's going to get another evolve sticker put on here. And there we go. Shark Boy with 4 health left has evolved the 3rd time. He can still evolve one more time because it says if you can't evolve, place an evolve sticker, read card E32. He's getting there. he's getting there. All right, he still has 4 health. And now we have to look at, yes, another Nemesis card. Mind Feast. Gravehold suffers 4 damage. Unleash until Severed Link has 1 power token. It only has 1. So that didn't mess us over too bad. But Gravehold, unfortunately, is going to suffer 4 damage. Wow, okay, so Gravehold then right down to 24 health. So 6 damage already on Gravehold from the very first turn. Ay-yi. All right, well, I guess I'm going to zoom the camera out and we're going to wrap up our episode. I guess I'm already zoomed out, so I don't need to. All right, so that's going to wrap up our episode for today. We're just beginning Chapter 6, Strength of Mind. And I don't know, I got a bad feeling about this one, but we'll see how it goes. We will see definitely how things are going to progress. So I will shuffle this again at the start of the next episode so we get things nice and randomized. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, and likes. This is Aeons and Legacy. We're doing Chapter 6. We're already up to Strength of Mind. We're trying to take out Death Mind, and oh boy, it's going to be rough. So thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow for the continuation.